My dude Toph, aka Dawn, has redeemed a free takeover just by watching live on Twitch when I stream. And he has some really interesting teams that I'm going to build for him that can be used in Arena. I'm so excited to share this with you. Let's jump right in. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? If you have been trying to succeed in Tag Team Arena or just any of the arena modes, I want to give you some fresh new options for arena teams. If we come in here and we take a look at the teams that he has been using, you can tell that he has some pretty good champions on his roster. Now, I don't think that he's fully utilizing the full potential of his roster with teams like this. I think that we can do better. Number one, I've noticed that some champions can definitely be re-geared to a higher level quality. Number two, a lot of his key champions are missing blessings, so when he gets those, that will be an immediate power boost. You can see a lot of these main champions on screen here do not have good blessings, so there's a lot of potential for his account. Let's take a look at some of the teams that we're going to be using today instead of the setup that he has. So the first team that I want to talk about is this Go Second team. It's the one that I have tested the most and the one I'm the most excited about. So we have Artur here. He's not booked just quite yet, but what he does is he activates the revived allies default skill when they're revived. Now this does need to be booked. All of these things need to be booked. And when he gets better gear for Artur, this build will improve tremendously. But for now, I think that it's pretty good. We may want more of a speed type build on him, but he's going to be in Chronophage and Stone Skin, so I don't know how much his speed actually matters. The champion he's going to be reviving is Thalin, and Thalin, what I was able to do is remove all of the accuracy from his kit because it can't be resisted. And he is going to smack with this A1. And then when he gets a turn, he's going to smack with this A3. We have Ultimate Death Knight in this team. And I don't think that we absolutely need Ultimate Death Knight. I kind of wish he had Shredder because I think Shredder plus Arnorn is a sick combo. Like if we could go Shredder, Arnorn, Hefrak, and maybe Sun Wukong, literally that is everything I need in my life. Somebody message me who has those champions, okay? Things are moving. I don't know what it is. Anyway, guess in the comments and then I'll tell you if you're right. Number two, on his original teams, he had Sifi and Arbiter in the same team. And I recommended that to him originally before he had a lot of these other options. Now that he has all of these options, we don't need Arbiter and Sifi in the same team. And I think that that's holding him back. So we're going to put He-Man in the team with Sifi. She's going to give him a bunch of buffs. We're going to put their skills on cooldown. And just in case we were to go second, then the Calvalax can come in there and get them. Okay? Calvalax could be literally anyone here. If he ends up with a Rotos someday, it could be Rotos. If he's going to go for this new fusion, it could be that guy. Any champion, honestly, could really go there. This is customizable to whatever he wants. And then last but not least, I'm pretty sure that if we put HP burn on with Aphidus, we kill everyone. So I'm going to test that strategy today as well. I've already re-geared this first team, so let's look at some of the results there. Over here, on his attack screen, Marius is a terrible matchup for that team. Marius just absolutely wrecks it. I wanted to test that. That's not something that we can do. I lost multiple times, and it's just not a good fit. HP-based damage dealers, like really survivable nukers, I don't think he has the gear level to beat them with that team yet, so those should be avoided as well. These type of teams here with a Calvalax can be really good because we're blocking a lot of the poisons and then instantly activating our kill abilities. The teams that we want to target are the high damage cooldown skills arbiter style teams that are very common in silver and low gold, as well as classic arena. I won a considerable amount against these teams. And then you can see some of the other teams I did not win against. I did think that Hegemon was a good champion to go against for this team, especially if the Hegi's built with damage. I did a little bit of re-gearing here after these losses, and then that's where we were able to get to all of these wins. So let me show you the builds on those champions, and then we'll get into some of the other builds. Artur, as I said, he's going to have Stone Skin and Chronophage. It's a great combination. His gear is not the best for that, but it's decent and it can be improved over time. Arnorn, I made very slow. It just doesn't matter if he goes quickly or not. However, if we got a pair of boots or a build that would work to make him faster, obviously that would be good too. I just can't make it work with the gear, so we're going to go slow. 9-piece Stone Skin on Death Knight, but he also has crit rate and crit damage. Thalin, I was able to get in Merciless. I think this build is going to be really helpful for him on his account. We can still switch the defense percent over to some relevance, like crit damage or attack percentage, but I don't have Dust to switch that over. He's got pretty solid stats. This might be the best build on his account. I have yet to see the He-Man build, but I think that I did this. There's no way I did this. I would not do 84% crit rate. So anyway, we will fix the rest of the builds. I don't think that he has his fastest gear on these champions, aka Stone Skin build here, and not very fast on the Arbiter. So I think there's a lot of value I can bring to this account with these other teams. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go gear them, and then we'll do some 3v3 fights with these three teams. I think this is a really good setup here because we should be able to put our first team there. And then I think our second team would go, well, Arbiter against the Armand's team. And then our second team against his Fabian and stuff. It might not be able to beat Empress, but I think that that's probably the best matchup. Maybe we should try putting the Artur team first, but it does sometimes have a problem with Odin. And so I don't know that I really want to match it up against Odin. It could be okay. So we might try that because I think this way the He-Man Calvalax would have a better chance here. I don't know. It's tough. One of the things whenever you're building new arena teams is you need to test them and see what works well where, because it's not always immediately obvious. All right, so let's shorten the video. I'm going to go gear all these champions, and then I will show you their builds as well. Okay, problem number one. Calvalax, if you're going to use him, it only is because of the relic. And it's not this one. Preserved Aberration? No, it's not that one. It is this one, Arachnelixir. This is the one you have to use if you're going to use this. There's no other options. It has to be this one. It does a crazy amount of damage, and you just really need it. So I guess we're going to do this. And then what goes on here? What gemstone? Probably this one. Actually, I love that. I love that. And now we should actually kill people. All you need to do is you need to build attack and you need to build accuracy in this build. Okay, so now we have a considerable amount of attack. We have some accuracy, although I would want it to be more. And we actually are running attack percentage gloves, which I think is correct. If you are running Calvalax, I have a full damage build on him. But I think that the attack buff is correct. And then we want accuracy in here as well. And then all of this stuff. So probably the heal here. I guess maybe we could do the damage mastery, but he doesn't have his full masteries yet. So even without fully gearing this team, I think we should come in here and just beat a normal team on the back of Calvalax. Okay, let's see. And then see if he comes in here. I wonder why the relic did not kill everyone. Curiouser and curiouser. Okay. Oh, we got the block damage. So anyway, we did get that team. So, the blessing, that's what it is. Okay. Glyph, we got it. Okay, cool. So, whenever you're gearing your Calvalax, I think that obviously his blessing, the lethal dose, is pretty important. We really want to get to that 3-star level. And that's going to be where we start actually killing them effectively. Plus, we get the insane stat boost as well. I think booking him is definitely worthwhile. And it's possible that we would want to get to the fourth level here to get another damage boost. So all of those, again, are things that he can work on these builds. Okay, so kind of left off in the middle there, but I wrapped up everything and it's going pretty well. We do have to pick and choose our fights. It would be helpful in the future to have a couple other teams to switch into for specific scenarios, but these should get you through as long as you are picking your fights carefully. So we have Arbiter and CFR much, much faster now, and everybody else is in better builds. We're going to go Hedgie with our Go Second team, and we're going to use our other two teams to try to do all the things we need to do. I think we should be able to go first on both of these, but the Arbiter one is a little sketchy. But I do want, like, I don't know, maybe it'll be better to go down here, but I don't know if we can beat these two HP-based tanky champions. Like, all of our damage dealers are blue. So either way we do it, it's kind of in a bad situation. I suppose putting this team here would likely lead to 2 wins, which is our goal in 3 versus 3, to win 2 out of 3 times. So when we come in here, we did go first, but in case they don't, in case they do, we did have the team set up so that our Calvalax would come in there and get it. Interesting Brachus here. I actually thought Brachus would go pretty well on that team that we were working on, the Go Second team. And we should get our we should get our Aphodus protected here by the Freya. And I put Thor in here instead of the other HP burn champion. That wasn't working out so well. So once we put Thor in here, the win rate went up drastically. And I think we should be getting this. Galathier, again, really a difficult champion to deal with. Okay. All right, we're killing that monkey. And maybe this. Yeah, now he's revived everybody. Okay. Everybody's dead again. This is what happens. This is the damage dealers that we have available to us, so I don't know that we can do much more than that. If this team had someone other than Yakarl, I probably would have been a little scared or concerned. Like Hefrak in there could possibly be a problem, but you're not going to have a perfect roster most of the time when you're in silver, and you could just, make your matchups take advantage of that. Okay, perfect. So we got the full victory here, and that'll give you a good idea of what these teams would be good against. and where you can use them. Again, the most important thing when you're having new teams is to be able to know where to mix and match them up. Let's go take a look at the builds, and I think that'll be it for us today. So Aphodus here, I could only get him in Instinct and Cruel. Actually, you know what? Just to mention as well, he does have a Stone Cleaver set for these extra stats and the Pinpoint for a little bit of extra accuracy. He has the Skull of Treason, which is going to be helpful as well. So we were able to get to 6,400 attack, 233 crit damage, more stats in the future whenever possible. The Thor build is going to be an Instinct as well. Pinpoint and Instinct. One Piece Slayer to get the rest of the crit rate we need there. Not too bad of stats there. Again, like I said, the Freya is in a little bit of a damage build as well. I'd prefer her a little bit faster, maybe a little more accuracy. We already saw Thalin. We saw Artor. Sifi, I was able to get to 385. He was absolutely blown away. The He-Man build, this is the best I could do here. It's not a bad build, but definitely can be improved in the future. Same with the Arnorn, very slow. Arbiter, I was able to get to 356. And before I had geared these two champions, his fastest champion was like in the low 300s. So this was a huge boost for him. Here's the Death Knight build again. Here's the Fabian build. Fabian, 325, which is faster than his fastest champion was before. And he is actually in a lot of gear sets here. He has a 4-piece Perception, 2-piece Impulse, 2-piece Pinpoint, 1-piece Protection. A lot of things going on there. Calvalax, again, needs a bigger blessing. But that 4-piece Stone Skin is going to be helpful. 1-piece Merciless. And I think that that's it. Am I missing anybody? Did I forget to show you any builds? Let me know in the comments below. And let me know what you think of these teams as well. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.